Beijing's National Stadium, or Bird's Nest, was the focus of the world's attention during last year's Olympics, and this week the venue has been transformed into a racing track as it hosts the Race of Champions event. Here's Fergus Thompson once again.
This year marks the first time in its 21-year history that the Race of Champions has taken place outside Europe, and it is one of the first major international sporting events to take place at the Bird's Nest since the Beijing Olympics. Every year, the Race of Champions brings together the world's best drivers from racing and rallying on two wheels and on four to answer the question, who's the world's fastest? The drivers use identical equipment, competing on a unique parallel asphalt circuit. And this year's track at the Bird's Nest is the longest, fastest and widest Race of Champions track ever to have been created inside a stadium. In keeping with the Green Olympics concept, bamboo plywood was used to protect the track. The material is also more flexible and less expensive. At previous ROC events in France and the UK, aluminium was used to cover the track.
There are many electric devices around the track, and any mistake would damage the facilities. The biggest difficulty is the maintenance of the plastic track in the Bird's Nest.
While events like this do help to pay some of the costs of maintaining the famous Bird's Nest, more are needed. The $500 million stadium reportedly costs around $30,000 a day to keep up. The number of visitors paying to go into the venue has dropped from a peak of 50,000 a day after the Olympics to only a few thousand a day this year. Shortly after the one-year anniversary of the opening of the 2008 Olympics, ownership of the stadium was passed from private owners to a state-controlled financial institution. And the new management company says they need to come up with new ideas for the 80,000-seater showpiece. Fergus Thompson, BON.
Well, in Wednesday night's finale, Swede Matthias Ekström completed a remarkable hat-trick of Race of Champions titles, beating seven-time Formula One world champion Michael Schumacher in the final. The double DTM champion won back-to-back Race of Champions titles in 2006 and 2007.